व्हाट्सअप पीपल, कैसे हैं आप सब? ठीक ठाक हैं? इट्स मी हमज़ैन, यू आर वाचिंग H3X। वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल। उम्मीद करता हूँ अच्छे होंगे, खैर खैरियत से होंगे, इंजॉय कर रहे होंगे। और आपको पता ही है, हम मुख्तलिफ जो डग बर्नर्ड हैं उनके वीलॉग्स पे रिएक्ट करते हैं। ख़ासतौर पे इराक़ के जो वीलॉग्स थे वो हमने देखे और उसको आपके साथ शेयर किया। तो अब एक मज़ेदार व्लॉग मिला है जो कि मैं पर्सनली देखना चाह रहा था। मतलब मैंने टाइटल पढ़ा और मैंने कहा ये मैंने देखने ही देखने। वो था फर्स्ट इम्प्रेशन ऑफ अलमाती। ये कज़ाकिस्तान का आप कह लो कैपिटल या शहर है। कैपिटल तो नहीं, शहर ज़रूर है। और इसके बारे में, इस सिटी के बारे में मैंने पढ़ा था एक नावल में जिसका टाइटल था द ज़ाहिर। ठीक है, ये यहाँ पे आपको जो है ना उसकी फ़ोटो भी दिखेगी। तो इस नावल को मैंने जब पढ़ा तो उसमें कज़ाकिस्तान का बहुत जिक्र था और राइटर ने बड़े मतलब कनेक्ट किया हुआ था स्टोरी को कज़ाकिस्तान के साथ और इसके वसी मैदानों के साथ। तो हमने कहा ये वाला तो हमने व्लॉग देखना ही है। तो व्लॉग तो वैसे बहुत बड़ा है, लेकिन जितना हो सका हम आपके साथ बैठ के देखेंगे, बाकी ऑफलाइन देखेंगे हम, ऑफ रिकॉर्ड। ठीक है, तो शुरू करते हैं। सब्सक्राइब कर लो, बेल आइकन प्रेस कर लो, नई नई चीज़ें हमें सजेस्ट करना। 3, 2, 1 in.
Welcome to Almaty, Kazakhstan.
Almaty.
That's right, I'm coming to you from Kazakhstan, a country that a lot of people have only even heard of thanks to this guy.
My name is Borat. This is my country of Kazakhstan.
But as it turns out, there's a lot more to this country than you might think. So I decided to visit Kazakhstan to see for myself what this little known but enormous country in the middle of Eurasia has to offer. We're kicking things off in Kazakhstan's largest city, Almaty, where I met up with my local Kazakh friend Aygul.
We're going to be all over Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan in the next couple weeks, so stay tuned, it's going to be fun.
For our first stop in Almaty, we went to check out Koktobe, a hilltop with amazing views of the city that you can reach with a quick cable car ride. It was basically like a mini amusement park up here with tons of activities for kids and a lot of families out and about. There's also a huge TV broadcasting tower on top of the hill, built by the Soviets in the 70s and 80s, but by far the best part of visiting Koktobe is the view of Almaty. You can see pretty much the whole city up here, and it really gives you a sense of how spread out and green this city is.
Alright guys, we're heading back down the cable car.
After Koktobe, we made our way over to downtown Almaty.
The city of apples. The first name?
Russian bolte hain ye log kya?
Comes from this place.
No way. And the name was Alma-Ata?
Alma-Ata means the grandfather of apples.
The grandfather of apples, just
And-
like Ataturk.
And you know what? Interestingly enough, tulips, wild tulips, also
Really?
come from this region. And we have the biggest natural weed field in the world. Is it?
Weed? Like marijuana?
Yeah, like marijuana.
Wow.
सारे नशेड़ी
And they
होंगे।
burn it every year.
मजाक
And
कर
they
रहा
try
हूँ।
to get rid of
Did
it.
they burn it?
And it just like keeps growing. And
So
it's
does all
the
this
biggest-
stuff
अच्छा,
just like
जैसे
blow
इस्लामाबाद में
into the air
जगह-जगह
and
है।
everyone is just like really high?
Yeah.
Is this
Panfilov Street. Panfilov Street.
Panfilov Street?
It's kind of the old central area of the city. They call it the Golden Square.
Okay, I want to ask you some like questions just off the top of my mind about Kazakhstan. So I hear like a lot of Russian here, but there's also Kazakh language, which is a Turkic language related to Turkish. So like people here speak
Kazakh
both,
language,
or is it,
Turkish
like,
language
split
जैसे।
generationally, or how does that all work?
I think right now more
ये
people are
थोड़ी
trying
थोड़ी
to
समझ
speak
आएगी, मैंने
Kazakh.
पढ़ी थी।
But historically, we are part of the Soviet Union, so everyone knows how to speak Russian. We can easily go around and speak to people in Russian. Everyone knows.
मतलब
Almaty used to
Russian
be the
second
southern
language कह
capital.
सकते हैं।
Okay.
It used to be a capital before actually, and then they moved it to Astana, which is the northern part of the city of
Gotcha.
their country.
And they changed
Okay,
the name of
Astana
Astana
capital
recently
है,
to
पहले ये
Nur
होता था।
Sultan after
And
the
then they
first
changed it
president.
back.
And then they changed it back. Okay. Very confusing, but it's back to Astana now. And like from what I've read online, Almaty is considered like the more green kind of Soviet
Yes.
laid back city.
Yeah, it's more of a old central city of Kazakhstan. It has the Soviet architecture. In Astana, it's more of a modern city. Most of the people moved there in the 90s when it became the new capital of Kazakhstan.
All right, and right at the end of the street
पहले
we
ये
just came
capital
down,
होता था।
you've got this behind us, the
ये क्या
Abai
है?
Theater, old Soviet style theater with that gold kind of carving on the top. So cool. I love this kind of architecture.
So we have a lot of fountains in Almaty. It used to be called the City of Fountains.
And it's all Soviet era?
बुक में ना
and we also
स्टेप्स
have
का
a
जिक्र था,
lot of
स्टेप्स।
buildings of the
तो वो
Soviet
क्या
style
थे?
here. That's why it's called the Golden
यार,
Square of the
architecture
city.
तो अच्छा है।
It used to be the city center where all of the
Soviet
people
काम भी
work
किया
in,
करते थे।
science or like the intelligence.
Intelligentsia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of the city used to live.
We're gonna be back here a little bit later because this is a nice area for nightlife, from what I hear.
Local कोई होगा?
Alright guys, I'm just sitting in the park here with some new friends. Как вас зовут?
Alman Jambas.
Alman Jandus. Я говорю по-русски немного, да?
Yes.
Yeah, just a little bit I'm speaking Russian. Do you speak English?
Yes.
Angliski? Angliski? Little. Go ahead. Can you say some
भाई
English?
इतनी है. No.
How are you?
I'm
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Сколько лет тебе?
I am 11 years old.
11 years old. Oh, that's very good.
Okay, but इस बच्चे को थोड़ी थोड़ी
How old
आती
do you think I am? Меня лет.
Как там? 27.
27. Oh, that was good. I'm 28.
है. Oh.
One more. Yeah,
Wow.
very good. All right, now while
Bachche
these
ne
guys
idea
are
अच्छा लगा.
playing on TikTok on my phone, I want to tell you guys one thing that I've encountered here, which is that sometimes Google Maps is not so accurate here. Did you find it? Okay, follow.
Google point we were getting pretty hungry, so we headed into the mountains on the outskirts of the city to visit one of the coolest restaurants in Almaty. On the way there, we passed this amazing Soviet speed skating rink called Medeu, which has been around since the 1950s and is actually the highest altitude ice rink in the world at 5,548 feet. The restaurant we went to specializes in Kazakh cuisine with a modern twist. We met up here with Aigul's boyfriend Bato and got things started with some traditional fermented horse milk.
This one is like very.
Horse
what do you
milk?
call it? You will try it and you'll understand.
घोड़े
what
का
it
दूध
is.
पी
It's
रहे
like
हैं,
very
घोड़ी का?
nice.
Yes.
It's like.
Oh, so
it's
this is
like
like a beginner
हर
version?
जगह
Yeah,
के-
beginner.
Oh, okay.
Because there is like actual very sour version, but
Okay.
this is more of a
like yeah.
Okay.
light version.
I did try fermented horse milk in Mongolia, and I think that was definitely not the Europeanized version. That was probably the pretty local version. So let's see. Here we go.
It's like ayran.
It is like ayran, but like more sour and a little smoky. Yeah, fermented. Yeah. You know what?
अपने
I
अपने
like it.
रिवाज.
Okay, it's different, but it's not bad. What is this?
Balkaima.
Ah, yeah,
And this is traditional bread.
balsa.
Balsa.
Oh, balsak. Okay.
Balsak.
And bal.
छोटी-छोटी सी bread.
Yes, sour cream.
Balkaima.
Balkaimak. Very similar
Check
words
it.
to Turkish. All right, here we go.
Solid.
Oh yeah,
This is good.
that's amazing.
I love it.
It's like a little fried donut hole and honey flavored cream. What's not to love?
After indulging in a few appetizers to whet our appetites, the time finally
अच्छा,
came
अभी
for the
starter
main
चल रहे
event.
थे.
What is that again?
Horse meat.
Well,
Horse meat.
You said we got 5 or 6
घोड़ा खा
pieces.
जाते हैं.
Yeah, and half of it probably has a horse.
Okay.
And this is the first one, so
Okay.
you will enjoy it.
Oh my
What
gosh.
are you
So
in
this
it?
is horse meat tartar. I've never tried horse actually.
This is the first time I tried tartar.
Really? Yeah.
I've had beef tartar. All right, so this is how we do horse tartar. So this is one of those more like modern fusion kind of dishes. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. What's the review?
It's yum.
Yum?
This is the first time I'm trying this. This is so good.
My first time trying horse,
Tartar.
and it's gonna be raw. Horse tartar. Cheers. Mmm. It's delicious. I love it. Yeah, it's like beef. I approve of horse. I recommend it to everybody. Go try some raw horse wherever you can get your hands on it.
आपको ही मुबारक ये.
Aha.
और
Bone
ये
marrow.
क्या
I
है?
can make it to your plate.
Okay, thank you.
ये क्या है? घोड़े की नली?
So you poke the marrow right out of there. Oh my gosh, wow.
This is so good.
What type of animal is this?
This is beef.
Beef.
अच्छा, ये बीफ की है. बीफ की इतनी बड़ी नली कहाँ से होती है?
The bone marrow is amazing. It
Look
just
at
like
it.
melts. My hands are covered in sparkling grease. So good.
Lamb tongue.
Lamb tongue with some pomegranate
Lamb
on there
tongue.
and some pickled onions, I think, and some other herbs maybe. Last
अबे
time I
यार,
ate
क्या
tongue was
खिला रहे हो
in
उस
Mexico
बेचारे को?
City, and it was beef, I think. It's time for lamb. Really good, very tender,
जवान तक
and
नहीं
nice
छोड़ी
mild
lamb.
flavor too.
Usually, in Kazakhstan, when lamb is cut, so brain is served separately. So you heat it up for a long time,
Okay.
and you give it to the main person who is sitting on the table. Usually that's the oldest person. They invite all the
भेजा देते हैं
youngsters
भेजा.
and they give their shares. So the ear goes to somebody, like tongue goes to somebody. So usually I either got the tongue or ear. You know, it's good.
Each part of the meat it has some meaning behind it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
serve it based on the tradition.
So cool.
The bone marrow and lamb tongue were cool and very delicious too, but we had a lot more horse to try.
All right, guys, we have
Horse
a
and horse.
smorgasbord of
ओके मैन, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, मुझसे एक देखा नहीं जा रहा, दूसरा बार बार सुना नहीं जा रहा कि ये एक घोड़े को खा रही है. घोड़ा हमने चलाने का सुना था, घोड़ा खा गए यार. वेल अपनी अपनी ट्रेडिशंस होती हैं हर एरिया की. जैसा मैंने कहा कि मैंने अलमाती के बारे में जो है वो बुक में पढ़ा था, और ज़्यादातर लोग तो डिस्कस नहीं हुए थे, लेकिन वहाँ पे उसके जो मैदान है वहाँ पे जो कबायली ट्राइबल जो एक रिलीजन है टिग्रिस, उसका जिक्र था और उनकी रवायात का जिक्र था. मंगोलियन स्टाइल उनका थोड़ा मज़हब था, और बुक में लिखा हुआ था क्योंकि क्रिश्चियंस भी गुजरे इस इलाके से, मुस्लिम्स भी गुजरे, तो बहुत सारे लोग कन्वर्ट तो हो गए, बट वो अपने घरों में जो टिगरी ट्रेडिशन है उसको प्रैक्टिस करते हैं. अब कितनी सच्चाई है बुक में ये तो मुझे नहीं पता, लेकिन जैसे मैं अभी ये देख रहा था, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर सोवियत टच है क्योंकि सोवियत ने ही ये शहर डेवलप किया था, लेकिन आस्ताना जो है वो मॉडर्न वो कह रही है आर्किटेक्चर है. ये भी अच्छा था, खुली खुली जगह थी, पहाड़ थे, मतलब एक पुर फिज़ा जिसे मकाम कहा जाता है वो था ये. और लेकिन जब तक कुजीन की बात आई, जो कज़ाक कुजीन थी वो भाई घोड़े घोड़े का बहुत टच था उसमें, तो वो थोड़ी तबीयत हमारी अजीब सी हो रही थी घोड़े का सुन के. लोग खाते हैं, लेकिन आपने देखा ना चाइना में क्या कुछ खा जाते हैं, लेकिन घोड़ा पहली दफ़ा सुना है मैंने, घोड़ा भी खाते होते हैं. और ड्यूरिंग वीडियो मुझे एक डोमेस्टिक फ्लाई बहुत तंग कर रही थी, आपने देखा होगा, अभी भी मेरे पास ही घूम रही है, तो उस वजह से भी मैं थोड़ा डिस्टर्ब हो रहा था, लेकिन ज़्यादा डिस्टर्ब घोड़े नहीं किया. तो अपना ख्याल रखना, नई नई चीज़ें शेयर करते रहना. सी यू.